With temperatures in the 80s and 90s, it's likely you'll see more people swimming and boating in many of our local waterways. While these can be fun times, a Seattle area swim school is warning families to take precautions in its new Stay Afloat When You Boat campaign. Jose Chang, the aquatics director for British Swim School, is here with us this morning. Welcome, Jose.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
Yes, thanks for being here. Well, Jose, in your opinion, what's making this year potentially more worrisome when it comes to safety on the water?
Well, especially having this weather, super nice weather, a lot of parents and a lot of adults are out there in the water right now, a lot of watercrafts, and also last year and this year, a lot of lifeguard shortages, not a lot of lifeguards out there watching the water. So it has definitely made it very, very dangerous, in my opinion, for a lot of the water goings and a lot of the kids out there and adults.
And there are things that people can do to stay safe, you know, families going out together especially, or if you're in a big group of people. What do you suggest people do to try to remember those safety things to do?
We always say to assign a water watcher. Okay. So a water watcher is someone that is paying attention to not only kids but also adults. It's not socializing as in like just undivided attention to someone in the water, making sure that the kids are safe, making sure the adults are safe, making sure that there's no dangers around them. And like that, it just makes it easier and safer for everybody to be in the water.
Okay, and also when it comes to life jackets, last year the U.S. Coast Guard reported that only 11% of adults reported wearing a life jacket while on a boat. What's your message to adults when it comes to wearing life jackets?
My message to adults is to set an example. So make sure you're always safe in the water. Wear a life jacket, make sure the kids are watching you, and also to remember that it is not a flotation device is not a replacement for supervision.
Right, so something like this doesn't mean eyes off the kids.
No, does not at all. So always make sure you're watching your kids, make sure even the adults are being watched, and just be safer around the water. We could always be safer on the water. We're never 100% safe. So make sure that someone is always watching, even though we might feel like, oh, we're adults, we got this. No, set an example to your kids, set an example that we always have to be safer around the water.
And making sure life jackets fit properly too. Difference for adults and kids.
Definitely. Making sure your life jacket fits perfect. The Coast Guard always says to wear a life jacket, even though you're in the water, anything. Always make sure that when you're in a boat or any surrounding body of waters, wear some life jackets, make sure you're safe, and always watch your kids. That's my biggest thing. Watch your kids, watch your adults, and always be a water watcher.
Eyes on the water. All right, for more information about swim lessons and swim safety, you can head to BritishSwimSchool.com/Seattle. The address is on your screen now. Jose, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.